Get a cup of coffee. Get a cup of coffee right now. Calm down, because I'm telling you right now, the apocalypse. 2022 is the year of the apocalypse. It really is. It really is. Gasoline will go to $7 a gallon at the rate we're going in California and in probably New York City. $7 a gallon. Food shelves will be empty this winter. Very empty in the winter. It's going to be a cold, dark winter, according to President Joe Biden and now President Vladimir Putin. Countries are already beginning to run out of fuel. There's not enough oil, crude oil. There's not enough coal. There's not enough natural gas flowing through the pipelines. Nations will literally, the lights will go out. Homes will be frozen in places like Romania. Cold. It'd be very cold in parts of the Ukraine. China, in the elevated areas. India will struggle with power. Pakistan will struggle with power. There will be rolling blackouts even in Europe, and it wouldn't even shock me actually if we don't even have some in the United States. We're going to see stupidity at all-time high from the governmental standpoint. We're not building back better. Oh no, we're not building back better. We're dangerously dying. And it's destruction. It's pitiful. Medical supplies will run out. Pharmaceutical medicines in the United States and abroad, they will run out of high blood pressure. They're going to run out of insulin. They're going to run out of syringes. I'm telling you, you're going to see people running out of medications everywhere. Hospitals are going to be turning patients down globally for lack of medical medicine and lack of medical personnel. Also, the uninsured will not be cared for. And there's other protocols that's going to blow your mind. Shelves in the major supermarkets will go empty. Meat counters will absolutely be a disaster. And I'm telling you, 2022, and then the volcanoes are going to keep erupting. The gas and the plume and the fumes and the toxic chemicals that are going to be emanating from the volcanic explosions globally will be unparalleled. Extreme weather conditions and straight line winds will be something off the charts as the atmospheric compression continues to push down on the surface of the earth and the jet streams continue to come down. Ungodly snowfalls, hailstorms, straight line winds, tornadoes, ravishing across North America. And we will see more wildfires burning out of control in 2022 in California, Idaho, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada. Australia will continue in a severe, horrible, unbelievable drought. The African continent will be infected with so much disease and misery and poverty and starvation and lack of supplies of food and water. Airborne diseases will get worse than we've ever had before. And new parasites will begin to be in the intestines of Americans and people around the world. There will be more murder, crime, violence, looting, and hatred on a global scale. Dog will eat dog. Families will turn on one another. Neighbors will loot neighbors. Murder will go to all-time heights globally. Churches will close at rapid rates. People will reject. There'll be no smiles. Very few smiles. Just the Christians. I mean, it's going to get so bad. Even some of the Christians will moan and groan. God will not have given up on humanity, though. And the remnant church of Jesus Christ will still be supplied. We will still be looked after. And actually, some of you will actually flourish during this time economically. For God has seen your heart. He's already seen your commitment to him. You didn't go by the fear. You didn't quit trusting God during the bad news of the stock market or the energy crash or the green initiatives that have crippled America and the world. You did not give up hope when you've seen of wars and rumors of wars. You did not quit praying and believing God in the midst of adversity and persecution and false accusations. Instead, you were given opportunities. Church, listen to me. You will be given opportunities. I'm prophesying to you now. Some of the largest earthquakes maybe ever been seen on the planet will happen in 2022. Some of the worst hurricanes and cyclones and typhoons and massive rain bomb monsoons will fall. There will be widespread locusts and horrible mosquitoes bringing a lot of different type diseases, whether it be West Nile, all the different Lyme disease and all. There'll be a lot of bad ones from the mosquitoes. I don't know why. I'm not. Asteroids will be, yes. Deep impacts by smaller rocks are going to happen. And get ready for the era of the gas mask. Not talking about the little mask. I'm talking about the gas mask in some parts of this world, especially island nations. We're headed that way, folks. And I'm not saying this as a pessimistic. This isn't a political agenda. I'm not being doom and gloom here. I am prophesying to you that the year of 2022 will feel as if it's a year of the apocalypse. The governments will fail their people miserably in the West and in the East. They will fail the population miserably. Homelessness will be at an all-time high in both the United States and in the Western Europe and the European nations, as well as third world countries, will be horrific. This will be a time like we haven't had. Worse than the 1930s. We're getting ready to experience, but not for all. And I want to be sure you know this. God will provide for his people, even when it looks like there's nowhere else left to turn. Trust in the Lord. 2022, another fire here in California, Santa Barbara, someone just said. We had a plane crash yesterday in San Diego. While I was flying in a plane, one crashed and hit several houses, and people are dead. Wars, rumors of wars. We've never seen anything like this. 2022, the year of the apocalypse. Please give your life to Jesus Christ. And when this starts completely breaking down, when you start figuring out that you can't get car parts when your alternator goes out, when you start figuring out that you can't buy beef or even chicken at your local supermarket, when there's no milk at all, when you start to figure out that there's water shortages, bottled water can't be found. It's being made somewhere, but trucks can't get it to the stores near you. When the big companies start deciding who they're going to ship the supplies to and what outlying areas are they going to leave with nothing. Little bitty dinky towns out in the middle of nowhere will be forgotten. They will have to depend on their farmer friends and themselves. If you're not got the initiative, the gumption, or the energy to get out ahead of this thing, you will be sitting at home left behind. If you're waiting on the government to bail you out, to help you out, to hold your hand, get ready for the apocalypse. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Let this be a prophetic warning. 6 months from now, watch this tape again. Especially Europe.